Hello and welcome to Quicktip 68, and a Gold Pass member asked me how you go about identifying a filled order and finding out its name. So we're going to be looking at that in today's Quicktip, and this is based on the tutorial I did a while ago, which was tutorial 169. So you might want to look at that before you look at this Quicktip, although I think it should stand on its own. And also bear in mind this is a simple demonstration, so only use with your simulated accounts. The program is essentially exactly the same as the previous one, the same inputs, quantity, account number, and then target and stop ticks. The program, just to go over it in a nutshell, we created an order ticket and a bracket order ticket using the toolbox, and you can see those down here in the component tray. And if you just click on the order ticket and then go to properties, you'll be able to see how I've got it set here, and you can see those inputs included within the properties. And this is to generate a market order by. And then the bracket order, again, has got the same account set up and the quantities, but what we're doing with this bracket order is we're defining the targets actually in the program once the trade has been filled, because then we know the average fill price and we can set up the limit price and the stop price. Now, the original program did have a lot of information here for when the program was filled, including the state, the filled quantity, the child count, the action, and the order ID. What I've done in addition to that is I've introduced an orders provider, and that orders provider gives us a little bit more information. And so, having set up the orders provider, let's just look at it here in the properties, and I set it up using again the accounts and get symbol name, the symbol of the chart we're looking at. I set load to false, and then in the events I created, by double clicking here, an update event. And then in that update event we're saying if args.state is filled, order state.filled, then we're getting some information out of the orders provider. And again, we've got the order ID, the args reason, the args fill quantity, the state, and then we've got the fill price and the action. So we've got a little bit of information there coming through the orders provider. And incidentally, we generate the trades basically by saying it's got to be a real-time bar, it's got to be the last tick of the bar, and it's got to be a down bar. And when that happens, we set the orders provider load to true. It's set load to false in the properties. We set that to true. We print saying that we're sending the orders, and then we send my order. We also create this update event using the standard syntax my order dot updated plus equals my order underscore updated, that being the name of the method up here for the update of the order, as you'll see here. And you'll notice that these have got the namespaces not included, and that is because we've used this using namespaces statements here for TS data.trading and EL system. Let's go to a chart and see what happens. And I've got a Google chart here, and I'm going to go to the studies. I'm going to say edit studies. Now there's a couple of things we need to do. We need to set status to on, but we also need to customize and go to the general tab and set enable order placement objects. Otherwise we will get an error and we won't place any orders. So say close. So what we're doing now is we're waiting for a down bar, a down real-time bar, and then we will send the order ticket, which we will need to confirm ourselves. So what I'll do, if this takes a while, I'll just skip forward, but just wait for the order ticket to be sent to the simulated market. Okay, so it's right there. I'm going to click yes, You'll see we've got the information here, some coming from the My Order Updated and some coming from the Orders Provider. And you'll see that in both cases, the order ID is this number here, 703822415. In addition with the average filled price and the type of order and the filled quantity. So having done that, it's created the bracket order. I'm just going to say yes to send that to the market, and you'll see that appearing now over here, the target and the stop. And then should that be filled, we will also see information about that order. So if you're interested in this sort of stuff, then please go to Markplex, that's markplex.com, and join our email list. Also subscribe to this video channel. And you probably noticed that I just skipped forward a little bit, hoping that this is going to hit our target for the sake of demonstration, hopefully within the next few seconds. Otherwise I will call this a day.